Hello, everybody. It has been a minute since I have streamed solo, as y'all saw last time, yesterday actually. I was playing some Worker Simulator with Johnny Boy, but Johnny Boy's internet's fucking dead. So today we're gonna see if the massive patch for Little in the Woods murdered my save file. Updating old save data to match the latest version. The loading time may be slightly longer than usual, so please be patient. Yes, of course. I was quite close to beating this game, so I'm really hoping my save file did not corrupt. Okay, no, it seems like we're good here. Let me open up my journal. I know they did make something... What is research topic? What? Oh. I know they did make some things easier, like lower the difficulty, so I wonder if I have... Looks like they changed how it looks too. The font on the A rank to S rank. They did lower some things. Yeah. Was it tab? Yeah. I have quite a few things here. I guess due to the change. There we go. And then... Nice dream candy. Oh, good God, all of these. There we go. Hey, Dark Illusion Buddy, how you doing today? Well, look who it is. Yes, indeed it is I. And I do apologize for my absence. We finished that. Oh, why don't we have this? I think I just need to talk to her, I guess, to unlock that. I need to get Theo's friendship up higher. I need to talk to Klala, and I need to give him a gift. Oh yeah, there's also the witch's graduation ceremony. Act 1. I know they reworked the prologue of the game, so that might be why it's a little finicky there. But how have you been, Dark? What have you been up to? Have you seen the Valheim 1.0 release? I don't know if it's out quite yet, but I did hear that it is coming out. Oh, that's right, you wanted a witch's cupcake. Do I have a witch's cupcake is the question. I don't know if I do. I do. It comes out in September? Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I'm really excited for the 1.0. Whoa. Virgil, look, there's a box. How many people on Earth have you asked? A lot. Let's go have a look. I don't think those boxes from anyone we're asking a letter from. Who sent this? For information, you shouldn't just open a random... Ha! Huh? Forget about it. It's a pile of letters. Maven Ossier. Does it ring a bell? Who is it addressed to? It's addressed to Roy? These are all letters to Roy. That's a lot of letters. This letter is from a different person, a Lilac Ostier. Shall I read it? Roy, I'm terribly sorry to inform you of my father's death. You and my father were like family. You must be as shocked as I am. Actually, the news may hit you much harder than me, because the time I spent by my father's side has prepared me mentally. Nevertheless, please do forgive my father. You know how prideful he was. He kept claiming that exchanging letters was too mushy an activity for men. Actually, he anticipated your letters eagerly, but instead of writing back, he just put away all the replies he wrote. These are the replies my father wrote. I hope you could accept them. Are these all letters from Roy's teacher? As I expected, he had cared about Roy this whole time. And here's an origami blue rose. There seems to be one in every envelope. It's awkwardly made. There are even unneeded folds, but it somehow feels heartwarming. Why would such clumsy work give me this feeling? Will Roy change his mind if I give this to him? Who knows? He may assume that you've made this up to comfort him. That's the hardest part when dealing with someone who won't look up from the ground. They never embrace positive thinking. Let's add this to the book of memories. It'll definitely help. Letter and gift. You're okay? That's good to hear. See, a letter and gift sent to Roy, together with a hand-folded blue rose from his teacher. The box overflows with the heartfelt wishes of his teacher, the villagers, and all those connected to Roy. It's so heavy with care that it moves the heart. Okay, we've got all the letters from the villagers and Roy's customers as well. And there's a potion I need for making the book. Let's go ask Diane. Well, I saw one myself. We're distributing items due to the additional and revised... Ah, fair enough. Fuck. Gem of Vitality, what the fuck? Oh. Alright, not that stamina's max amount increased. I can run. Wait, what? Now that stamina's max amount is increasing, I can run for a longer time. Interesting. Alright, the max energy is increasing. Collect more things daily. I guess this is for like the long time players. The bag space is already at its max level. You cannot use it to increase anymore. The reward will be given as gold. Do you want to use the item? Sure. You release 500 gold coins. Oh. Keep up the good work. Apparently a lot has been going on in the village since before my return, of course. Everyone's working hard, but Ellie, you seem the #1 hard worker. My point is, do take good care of yourself. Treat yourself to delicious food after a long day's work. I've got you a little something. Please enjoy. And that's a chocolate donut. Sweet. Alright. That is pretty cool. God, they gave me a lot of fucking materials, I'm assuming, because might have made it easier, I guess, to get them or something, like rebalanced how it works. I don't recall if I was making things in here, but I will go ahead and make some things in here. Oh, unobtained. Claim the research reward, basic incubation knowledge, and the encyclopedia to incubate the items of this theme. Some items require encyclopedia A rank. Ah, okay. And they did add an explanation for why some items are unattained now. That's good to hear. Looks like they did increase a lot of the quality of life of this game while I've been away. Ooh, jelly. Fuck, did I just put things that were... Yes, yes I did. It's okay. Which page should I look at? Information on paper. It can prove someone is a witch and shows they have the power. Record your history on something and place it in the burning truth. This refers to the certificate. Aaron will prepare it. Which page should I look at now? Location. A place where life dances endlessly. Oh, no, I think I already read this. I just am a little lost, I guess, on... Oops. Roy. Yes, Diane. I haven't spoken to Diane about this, I believe. Hello, Ellie. Just graduation. How's the graduation ceremony potion going? I'm searching hard for anything I've overlooked. Okay, so she cannot help me with that. Diane, I want to make a book of memories. Can you name the potions I'll need? Sure, making a book of memories only requires one potion, the reminiscence potion. It's the magic that keeps precious mementos in the book. It's usually used to make graduation albums, but can also be used on various other albums. You're very familiar with it. Because Diane is a alumni. I am, and I still fondly keep my book of memories. What does it feel like to browse through it? Shockingly, like, did I really do such a thing? After all, it's made from a collection of items from close friends at school. It carries a wide range of memories, from embarrassing ones to joyful ones. It really brings you back to the school days. But are you making a book of memories on your own? I thought it was made and issued by the school. This one's not for me, it's a gift. Can I make one by myself? The quality may be subpar, but it's possible. Much preparation is needed, though. Done already. Is that one of those copies available in stores? That will save us time. Place the copy at the bottom and lay all the items neatly on top. Then simply sprinkle the pile with reminiscence potion and we're done. It's simpler than I thought. Although it's a witch product, it can't be too complicated because it's also sold to ordinary people. Since you've got all the other materials, you just need to craft a reminiscence potion. I'll add it to the catalog. I hope you have a nice day. This has been Diane Greenwood of the Witch's Catalog. Oh, sweet. Alright, let's go make the reminiscence potion. And I have the stuff for it. Fog Foxtail Fur Powder. Got a 2 here. So 3-star potion. So it is likely to throw some things my way. Water Dragonfly Jelly. And oh! It doesn't show the... Oh, I don't know if I like that. They simplified potion making. I really like when it shows the clockwise and counterclockwise, but it now just shows you a right or left. I don't know how I feel about that change. The reminiscent potion is ready. Let's make the Book of Memories. I suppose I should do it at the workbench. Here we go. Let's see. Put the Book of Memories copy, the blue rose, and the letters together. Then pour the reminiscent potion on them. That's it. It's easier than expected. To make the ones issued at school, there were way more steps, such as accepting blessings of the stars. Book of Memory copies offered at stores are expensive for a reason. I'm glad of it. The copy from Elephant. Let's get started. Lay the items here and pour the potion. A Book of Memories, a special keepsake given to the School for Witches graduates. It can store mementos of one's journey and hold the precious feelings of those the witches met. When opened, the voices of those remembered echo vividly from its pages. Done. Now I'll get it to Roy. I hope he'll cheer up this time. Yeah, me too, Ellie. I kind of sucks seeing Roy. That's sad the way he is. Found someone to keep watch over. I think Bjorn would be the one to keep watch over the village. In all honesty. Okay. Good morning. Just as I thought, the witch's graduation ceremony... Wait, sorry. Just as I thought, the witch's graduation ceremony is far grander in scale than I imagined, but watching over the entire village is no easy task. Back in the army, I stood watch as a guard, but never had the ability to patrol an entire village. At most, I can stand guard around you, Ellie. To watch for threats, you'd need someone with a much broader vision, like an explorer. Oh, Rex! Roy, there you are. Welcome, Ellie. How may I help you today? What's wrong? Why the silence? I didn't know Roy was so good at acting. It may take time. You'd better finish any other tasks first. Give the Book of Memories to Roy. Yeah. I'm here to give you this. Roy, I've got some important business. Sorry, Ellie, but I've got another busy day ahead of me. I'll help you with your work. Please hear me out in return. Or I'll stay here until you finish your work. I guess you really mean it. Alright, give me a second and I'll make some time. Ellie, what's this book you gave me? It's called the Book of Memories. It holds the life a person has lived, the ties they've established, and the feelings of people who remember them fondly. Roy, I said I would prove that your efforts had never gone to waste, remember? And I told you that there was no need, Ellie. No, I must do it. It's a witch's principle to help those in her reach, but this time, I'm helping because it's you, Roy. I'm not someone to sit back and watch. I won't read this book even if I take it. In fact, Ellie, I don't even dare to open it. I don't want to be hurt again. I'm not going to let you read it alone. I'll read it with you, Roy. Even so, I can't take it. That stubbornness of yours does not take me back to the day we first met. I won't back down, never. Ellie, until you agree to read it, I'm not leaving. Alright, you win. Nobody beats Ellie, Blue River, and stubbornness. Great, it's decided then? Come on, open it. This is gonna be fun. Ellie, what is it? Don't worry, we're still in the flower shop. The Book of Memories is a device that displays a hologram of its contents. To return to the flower shop, you just need to close the book. I see. It appears to have faded. This is magical. The objects with color are projected by the book. Since it's your Book of Memories, the memories are represented by flowers. And if you touch the colored flower like this... Roy, are you watching? Ellie, the flower is talking. Shh, hear him out. You sent the flowers to cheer me up, and it really worked. I'm well again. Like you said, I just need to make a little effort every day. You encouraged me to imitate the flowers and work gradually towards full bloom. To tell you the truth, at first I thought that was a silly thing to say. Whenever I see the flowers, my loneliness goes away, and I remember how you cheered me on. It makes me so happy. Just want to say thank you. I want to grow up to be a bringer of hope, just like you. Now that I'm healthy again, I'll work hard, just like you. I know that voice. It's a boy I once gave flowers to. But how exactly are they going to help? I told you, the book holds feelings of people close to you. Because it's your book, Roy, all the feelings appear as flowers. There are more flowers. Let's watch all of them together. Keep turning the pages. There are more stories to see. Hurry, the story isn't over yet. Understood. Keep going and I'll follow along. Mr. Roy, I'm going to marry the girl I confessed to. I sent her those splendid flowers when I proposed. I've never been smart or eloquent. I couldn't have reached out to her had I not received courage from you. With hindsight, luck must have guided me into your shop that day. Coincidences are like magic, haha. You said you were ashamed of your past, and that you wanted to connect people with flowers from now on. You can now be proud of yourself. Thanks to you, Mr. Roy, I've met the most beautiful lady ever. You've changed our lives. Isn't that something? Let's keep in touch. P.S. Could you make the wedding bouquet for us, and the flowers for decorating the venue? A marriage! I'm very pleased too. It's great news. Do you remember this customer? I do. He came into my shop yelling that he wanted flowers for a lady. He wasn't very coherent, but I could feel his profound love for her. I'm glad he's found happiness. Mr. Roy, thank you for all the beautiful flowers you've delivered. Whenever I see your flowers, I feel like they are quiet guests. When a party ends, I would gaze at the flowers, I recall what happened that day and the tongues of flowers you told me about, and I would close my eyes thinking to myself that I'd fought through another long day. Flowers don't speak, but somehow I can hear them talking to me, saying, "You've done a great job." You know what? I always feel warmth in my chest when I receive the flowers. This time, Mr. Roy, I hope I can bring you strength, like how you've kept me going. I hope you will be relieved to read this letter. You will always have my gratitude and support. Is this from a noble? Yes, it's a lord I met at Hylian. He used to frequent my shop. He appreciated my flowers even when the parties were over. The letter says he felt like the flowers were comforting him. I'm glad my flowers brightened his day. When did you prepare this? I received help from Auroria and paid for the letters with tips from your customers. Roy, do you remember them? I do. I've always tried my best to provide the flowers they need, but why would they... Shush, it's not over yet. There are way more chapters. Let's hurry up. There's much more to see. Indeed, this is the Wisteria Station. Wisteria Station, could it be? Hold on, you'd better see this with your own eyes. Alright, if you say so. You'll lead, I'll follow. You've been looking listless. That's not good news. I don't know what happened, and I don't know you so well, but there's something I want to tell you. People tend to pause when things are not going in the way they want. There's nothing wrong with that. You should sit down and rest when you're tired. Sounds cool, doesn't it? I've quoted it from a book, and I've been eager to say it. Anyways, as long as you don't collapse, you may not notice it, but you've got support from many people in this village. And you can come to me too. I've got time. Come whenever you want. I don't usually write to anyone other than a friend, but you've taken care of me. I don't want to see you depressed. I've got you a little something to cheer you up. It's super fun, teehee. Do you press the object attached to the letter? It will give you strength, so buck up now. It's an order. Is this the object he's talking about? Here we go. Was that a farting noise? Will Theo ever stop messing around? Sorry. I don't want to say this, but this is probably Theo's way of covering people. Look, Bjorn's also provided you with advice. Why is he doing this for me when he hardly even knows me? Because he cares about you, Roy. Everyone knows how kind you are. If you're still suspicious, talk to them. I'm sure they'll be willing to listen. I'm sure they're all willing to listen. If you're seeing this, it means Miss Witch has delivered the Book of Memory successfully. I'll be outside, waiting to learn how your story unfolds. I don't know what its ending will be, but I certainly hope it's a happy one. After all, your flowers have created sweet memories for me. Even your flowers feel spiritless these days. You must have something on your mind. I'm not good at speech, and I've never told you properly, but I always find your flowers heartwarming. Once you cheered me up with a flower when my work didn't go well. You caught me off guard by pulling out a flower that I didn't order, and you said that it calms the mind. I was flustered and took the flowers without saying a word, but it actually meant so much to me. I'd like to seize this opportunity to put my feelings into words. Roy, you're much tougher than me. You can overcome any hardship you encounter. I'll look forward to your return. You've gifted Alvin and Finch flowers? Yes, since they are my patrons. I sometimes give them bonus flowers that are not for sale. Maybe they were bothered by the unasked for flowers. They would always ask, why are you giving these to me? They may not be talkative or eloquent, but they do remember the flowers they received from you. Your sincerity has definitely reached them. They are by no means bothered. I can't help noticing that you've been gloomy these days, but not knowing how to bring it up, I just watch silently. I hope you can cheer up. Even if you don't, feel free to visit Munchie Bakery at any time, and have all the free snacks you can eat. I hope my donuts help improve your mood. Take care, because I've always been grateful to you, Roy. They say you're feeling down, Roy. I'm super worried. I used to follow you around, but now you don't even notice me watching. I hope you can be more like before. We all love the kind and soft Roy. Me, Klala, everyone in the village. Hang in there, I'll always have your back. I believe you know Klala and Donna. I do, since we all live in Wisteria, and I love Munchie Bakery. They say they hope you can cheer up, and they're offering free snacks. I guess they're just being nice to a patron isn't how you run a business. Do you still believe so? I'm confused. It wasn't all for naught? Roy, can you keep going? Yes, I would still like to see more. Whenever I organize the bookshelves, I remember how we discussed the books we'd read. You've avidly read every book I recommended you. When you give me feedback on the books, it sheds light on the implications I missed when reading them myself. That's why I always look forward to such exchanges. I hope we can have more of such delightful discussions in the future. Please take your time to recover, though. There's no need to rush. These books and a friend willing to listen will always be here for you. Roy, I'm not great at writing personal letters, so I'll just get to the point. You haven't been visiting the library. Why is that? Aaron's worried about you, and to tell you the truth, so am I. You know so much about plants, and I want to hear more of it. I mean, you don't have to talk about them if you don't want to, but if you ever do, you're always welcome at our place. Are we now friends? Wahaha. Letters feel so different when they are visualized. Erin pauses a lot when she speaks, but her writing is fluent and to the point. Rex's writing is as loud as his speech. They are exactly the people I know them to be. They came to me at the parade and told me that they were willing to be my friends if I were looking for friends. I thought the parade vibe made them say so, but Erin and Rex sincerely consider you a friend, Roy. They're so worried about you. Are they? I'm also Roy's friend. If you want to know what one of Roy's friends thinks, ask another one of Roy's friends. I mean, that seems, you know, pretty logical. I don't usually write letters because it feels odd, but I'll try it if it will help you. Come to think of it, we've spent quite some time together since the restoration began. I used to think you were an honest worker, but a bit too quiet. I still find you quiet, but being by your side has turned out to feel oddly reassuring. I'm glad you've returned right after I did. How about we visit Arden's restaurant together someday? You don't have to drink, we can simply chat. Feel free to talk to me about anything that bothers you. Isn't that what taverns are for? Drop by when you have the time. I just happened to move here early. I told you, you don't have to do anything. Your presence itself is a blessing. Kyla is glad that you moved in, and Arden doesn't invite people over every day. Because you're not an outsider, but a reassuring presence. A reassuring presence. It's been so long since I asked you to return and reopen the flower shop, but to me it feels like yesterday. Since your return, you've been looking after the village's flowers for me. It fills my heart with immeasurable gratitude and happiness. Whenever I see those flowers, I see how much care you put into the village. You used to say that you loved the village because the quietness and peace here. Do you still find peace living here? I doubt that, seeing how your emaciated worries me so much. Do eat properly and restore your health. Don't push yourself too hard. I hope the village always remains a cozy and welcoming place for you. We've long considered you part of the village. You're a family to us. Roy, you know what? After you arrived here, the flowers started to bloom, and the village looks so much more colorful. Granny says the flowers lift her spirits, and looking at the flowers makes me feel great too. It makes me itch to do something fun. You've also told me interesting stories and taught me how to make flower tea, so that I have things to do and think about even when I'm alone. Roy, I hope loneliness doesn't get to you either. I want to see the usual smile on your face. I'll keep making flower tea for you until you get better. I didn't know that the villagers considered me family. I thought I was just another outsider staying temporarily. You only got that idea because you weren't paying attention to the people around you. What do you mean? Both the grandmother and the grandson are so fond of you, you just never saw that. On to the next story, there are more. I didn't expect the villagers to stick up for me. Of course they would, everyone's worried about you. I know, I can feel it now, and even more so since they must all have their own business to attend to. All of us hope to put on a sincere smile back on your All of us hope to put a sincere smile back on your face, Roy. I doubt whether I deserve such efforts. My feelings are mixed. My feelings are mixed at the moment. We've still got many chapters. Tell me what you think when we've gone through all of them. Holy shit. Is that a blue rose field? Ah, wait, Roy. It's not like that. This is colored paper, and the craftsmanship is very poor. I didn't say that. The craftsmanship feels familiar though. It's just like, you can touch it if you're curious. You may find out who the maker is. Your stubbornness hasn't changed a bit. Told you not to write to me. That's my teacher's voice. All the talks about tongues of flowers and stories. I wonder where you picked up so much to say. I would die from old age before I could read so many letters, period. That said, if you have the mood to write letters, it must be a peaceful village. Hope you can always live a peaceful life. I've always hoped so. When you were dying in the blue rose field, when I took you in and you looked so nervous, and when you were dressed in rags and forced to steal, whenever I interacted with you, I wondered if I had done the right thing. I would fear that you viewed me as a stranger calling himself father. However, that day I saw you lying in the blue rose field with blood pouring out of you, and it didn't matter to me anymore. Whether we were connected, whether your blood was blue, whatever blood flows in you, you are my son. The blue rose field we saw that day might be a fake, but all the time we spent together and all the memories of you, I'll never let go. My stubborn son, I'm going. Stay safe and be happy. Oh my, that's so resolute. That's very typical of my teacher. So my teacher, he did view me as a son. Roy, are you alright? Yes, but I want to stay here for a while. I've never seen a flower so shoddy yet so beautiful. So that's how my teacher had viewed me. I hope I had bid him goodbye properly. There are words I never managed to utter due to shyness. I hope they'll reach him if I say them here. I've always considered you my father. I've looked up I've looked up to your back view and aspired to be just like you. Until I reached this book, I thought my life was full of lies. Now, however, I've realized that I have helped someone else and changed their lives, just like what you did for me. I'll get all the stories ready and tell you about them when we meet again. Until then, please wait for me. We're back. Right, we're back in the flower shop. How are you feeling? Are you convinced now? I am. This gift is too precious. I cannot repay you enough. So many people care about me. I feel ashamed that I never noticed. Many say that blue roses are flowers of the impossible, but for some they can be flowers of miracle. That's just like you, Roy. You stay kind even when you're hurting. You are a man of miracle who connects people with flowers. I'm glad to have met you, Ellie. It's great to see you well again, Roy. I need to spread the word around here about... I need to spread the word around... Wow, I can't speak today. I need to spread the word about your recovery. Everyone will rejoice. Mr. Osteri, are you watching over me? Apart from you, I seem to have met another miracle. She's a miracle so very, very wonderful. Ellie, I'm so glad to have met you. Roy and Ellie seem to be... Oh no, Roy and Ellie seem to have more personal stories to share now. Yeah, I fucking no wonder why. Good God. A new memo about Roy. Oops. Roy will keep building and connecting bonds as he goes on. Even though the so-called miraculous flower, the blue rose, wasn't real, the bonds he tied together, just like that blue rose made of colored paper, will never disappear. I hope all of us can become just as precious to Roy as family. So Roy, I'm counting on you from here on too. Nice. The person to watch over the village is Rax. Interesting. Ellie, you've come at a perfect time. Ta-da! I can't be the receiver all the time. I've got something for you today. Ah, sweet. You can cry if you want to, tee-hee. Theo and Ellie seem more chit-chat to share now. Theo, you seem in a great mood today. What are you holding? Is it a letter? It's a letter from my parents. They write to me every day. Is that the reason for your good mood? Are you kidding me? It's just the old nagging. I don't want it. That's not the point, Ellie. You've come at the perfect time. I've just received a much-anticipated delivery, tee-hee. Delivery? Witch's Party Snack Gift Box, limited edition. Witch's Party Snack Gift Box? What's that? You're so ignorant. That's a precious box of snacks. When used properly, the box will blow up and create a rain of snacks. What? That sounds so fun. But why haven't I heard of it? Of course you haven't. It's a snack gift box designed for ordinary humans. The box is infused with magic, allowing ordinary people to do magic with the snacks inside. Witches don't need it because they have magic. But that's a rare item. It should cost quite a fortune. Right. Before I came here, Mom asked me if there's anything I wanted. So I asked her to get me one of these limited edition Witch's Party Snack Gift Boxes. They say I can produce magical snacks, sweet and tasty. I want to give it a try. Mom's got me a bunch of it because she wants me to share with friends. I'm going to get local kids to try it. If you got time, you can join me. What do you say? Sure. Count me in. It's going to be fun. Of course it is. I'll summon the kids now. I'll get Dana while you get Rub Rum. The more the merrier, tee-hee. Be back soon. Well, actually, Theo, I do want to... Homework, you can wait until tomorrow. Hey, you have a gift for me? I do. Which is cupcake. Wait, what? Oh, I'll hold K to gift it. Is it a witch's cupcake? Can I really have it? I thank you then. Humming. What do you need? Let me have more shit. Personal stories. You said your parents are archaeologists, right? They would start packing whenever they learn about any newly discovered artifacts or ruins. As far as I know, they're quite famous in this field. They've made their way into newspapers. My goodness, they're celebrities? Yes, and as always, There is a high expectation for their new exploration. They would probably have taken me with them if it weren't dangerous. Do you wish you had gone with them? Absolutely not. My parents are very strict. All those talk about good manners. It can't be me when I'm around them. They will talk my ears off if they catch me ignoring my assignments or playing tricks. I want to be here. When I'm here, I'm free. I can do whatever I want, or I can do whatever I want and eat whatever I want. I can take care of myself. As long as you're doing well, it's okay, but let me know if you run into any problems. I'll help you with all my skills. Okay, Teehee. I won't help you with anything evil, though. I haven't even asked. But I'm counting on you. You'll be such a great help, Teehee. I said not anything evil, you heard me. And chit-chat. Wisteria. Before I came to Wisteria, I thought it would be quiet and boring here, but life here is actually better than what I imagined. Most importantly, I'm not constantly under the watch of my parents, Teehee. Theo and Ellie have gotten a lot closer. Sweet. I gotta talk to Rubrum. I gotta talk to Rubrum and I also need to talk to Rex. I don't think Rex is here right now. He's not. Either Bjorn. I gotta wait a day until I can talk to you about the furniture. The cats. There is a very, very cool hero living there, huh? Rubrum, there you are. Hi Ellie, what's up? Do you have a moment? We can play together. Theo's brought me some fun snacks. We can blow them up and it'll rain snacks. That sounds magical, I want to try. By the way, I hope everything's fine with Theo. Why, has anything happened to him? I saw him being scolded by the grown-ups the other day. He looked quite upset back then, I'm worried. He was scolded? A lot. You know Theo likes to joke around. I heard the grown-ups talking to Granny about it, and Granny wasn't sure what to do about it. I see. We'd better ask around. That's not the right time for me. I'm going to bake bread with Roy. Okay, I'll go to a night on my own and ask her. Now that you're on it, the problem will be resolved in no time. I also get yelled at whenever I play with Theo. That's not fun. You play with Theo a lot? He always asks me and Dana to join him. That's much better than playing alone. And he knows tons of ways to play, which makes it even more fun. That's why I don't want the grown-ups to be too hard on him. Don't worry, it can't be very serious. He's still a child. He should be forgiven for some innocent jokes. That doesn't sound right. You've made a similar joke before, if I remember correctly. That was a revenge. It doesn't count. Anyway, I'll stop him if he's up to any mean prank. Alright, thank you, Ellie. Now, shall we make the dessert we were talking about? Oh yeah, the dessert. Count me in. Give me a minute. I'll get prepared. While you're preparing, I'll go to Theo. Wait, what? Okay. Theo, no problem. We'll come once he's ready. Perfect. Ellie, you've got time? It may take long. You can't quit halfway. Why would you ask that? I've made time for it. Ready when you are. Tee, exactly what I want to hear. The kids will soon be here. Let's get going. Is everyone here? Here we go. I've never made snacks before. I was itching to get started. So I've come early, hey? This is going to be cool. I'm so excited. So what are we doing? Wait, here are the instructions. Alright, I've skimmed through it. I guess we simply need to add all the ingredients. We'll find out as we proceed, Teehee. Wait, that doesn't sound reassuring. I'll have a look myself. It's basically the same as making candies and potions. If this is how we do it, I can manage. I'm so excited. I've never done this before. It feels like cooking. I'll try my best. Now that everyone knows what to do, let's begin. Whoa, it worked? That scared me. The explosion was different from what I imagined. Heh, the snacks are so sweet. Yummy. The explosion was as intense as the instructions say. Tell me about it. We did everything correctly, but that was lame. I hope it was more violent. I agree. It was kind of mild. After all, it's a toy for non-witches. If you take that into consideration, the effect was decent. Now that you mention non-witches, we got a witch here. Ellie, can't you enhance the explosion with your magic? I'm not sure. Please, Ellie, don't you want to see it yourself? A rain of snacks falling from heaven? Kids, you want to see it too, don't you? I do, but Clawlot says I shouldn't play with my food. It's okay, the gift box is a toy. It's how you're supposed to use it. Well, would it be dangerous when we boost the explosion? Rubrum, are you scared? We can do it outdoor. As long as we stay away, it will be fine. Stacks raining from the sky. It's gotta be a spectacular. Yep, I want to see it if possible. Right? You heard of them, Ellie. They both want to see it. And you think it's fun yourself? Fine, I am curious, I'll give you that. But we'll stop the moment I sense any sign of danger. Bravo, Ellie, you're the best witch ever. Quit the insincere flattery, I'll see what I can do. What potion or candy shall I use? Firstly, the instructions say that the explosion is a result of heat and pressure combined. Maybe I can heat it up a bit more or press harder. I must warn you in advance, potions are forbidden for safety concerns. I know, and speaking of candies that can produce heat and pressure, we do have a candy with similar effects. One single type won't suffice. I need one candy that produces heat, and one candy that creates pressure. Warm comfort candy and heavy press candy should do the trick. There's nothing we can do when Ellie's gathering the materials. Let's come back another day. We'll get scolded again if we don't go home before it's late. We'll leave it to you, Ellie, to heat. So take the warm candy and heavy press candy to Theo during daytime. Alright. Hope I can make that candy. Actually, I didn't really check, but is Roy completed now? Yeah, Roy is completed. But these guys are not complete. There's a lot. Only Arden and Roy are completed for their axe. Interesting. I wonder what other side quests there are for those characters. Whoa, fuck me. God damn. They changed how the Silver Star Bell pawn looks. It's interesting. Okay. 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 You can make quite a bit of the warm cover candy, actually. Holy shit. Looks quite watery, this candy. Okay, so there's that one and the heavy press candy, which I can make one of because I have one fog foxtail fur and one water dragonfly jelly. I can make more of the water dragonfly jelly, but I don't know if I can make any more of the fog foxtail fur powder for right now. I just haven't been collecting resources off stream like I should be. Sweet. Let me quickly go over here. Okay. Hello, Theo. At last, Lady Witch, are those the candies in question? Right, they are the warm comfort candy and the heavy press candy. You just need to put them in the box for them to reduce heat and pressure. Then, boom, we'll get the explosion we want. Teehee, and expect no less of Ellie, the greatest witch. Fighting will get you nowhere. Get the kids and we'll get rolling. We just need to put both candies in the box? Right, and even part of them will do. If you crush the candies first, they will melt faster in the box. Alright, I'm on it. Heh. Holy shit. Eek. Whoa. What was that? Ha 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 ha! Dana, you overreacted. Stop making fun of me. That was really scary. Bahaha, you aren't as brave as you appear. Dana, are you alright? It's just a slight sprain. And we made it. Marvelous. It's slightly burnt, but it's good nevertheless. That's an excellent explosion. Theo, try the snacks. They're great. So we did. It was exactly what I wanted. Thanks to you, you've made the view possible. Right, it's so beautiful. I hope the others were here to see it too. I agree. It's a shame we were the only audience. Teehee. What's the big deal? We can show them from now on. You're worrying me. What are you trying to do? There's nothing to worry about. It's easy. I'll place a witch's party snack gift box in front of the villager's door. And then, Ellie, you give me the sign and I'll press the doorbell. While we're on it, Rubrum and Dana should keep watch for any passerby heading this way. And when the villager opens the door, bang! They'll see the spectacular sight we saw. It's just a minor scare. Not even Dana fell down. They'll be fine. It was funny. Are you doing it to Klala as well? But you do find it fun, don't you? I saw you laughing. It's not like that, but Klala will be very mad if she finds out I'm involved in such a scheme. That's right. And haven't you recently been scolded for your pranks? You may be getting yourself into more trouble. Where on earth did you learn that? It's okay. This is just a light-hearted joke, and the explosion is splendid. Even Dana was able to handle such a small scare. Teehee? Dana, don't tell me you want to be the only one scared. As long as Klala doesn't find out, we're good. I do want to see others scared, but... Come on, let's do it, Ellie. They enjoy the... They'll enjoy it. Hey, Cora. Welcome everybody. How you doing today? Cora said Minecraft is shit. I just want to join my friends without making a server. I mean, if you want to pay money, you can make a Minecraft realm. And you won't have to, like, personally make your own server. But besides that, you know, you can either make your own server or purchase a server from another, like, third-party source. You're too broke for that shit? Well, that's, do you have Minecraft Bedrock Edition? Minecraft Bedrock Edition, you make a server for free. Where is that confidence coming from? Why wouldn't they? It's just a pleasant surprise. Alright, it wasn't as risky as I imagined, as long as we do it outdoor. Are we really doing it? We shouldn't keep such a wonderful view to ourselves, and being surprised is fun, isn't it? It is, and that's the usual naughty Ellie. Let's go then. Oh, God. Alright, we'll start from Bjorn's home, since it's the closest from here. I'll repeat the plan once more. I'll place a witch's party snack gift box at the target's doorstep. Rubberum and Dana will keep watch for passerbys. If the coast is clear, Ellie will give me the signal. I'll toss the candies in and press the doorbell. That's it. But isn't Klala's bakery the closest? Well, save Klala for last. Huh? I played a prank on Klala not long ago and she nagged at me. Even the memory of it gives me a headache. How could anyone babble nonstop for 3 hours straight? Not even Mom does that. If she catches me this time, I bet she will tie me to a chair and nag at me for a whole day. That's why we'll save her for last. My sister does like to lecture people. Still, he doesn't find canceling the prank an option. Alright, we'll start with Bjorn. By the way, don't put the box too close to the door. I know. Lady Witch's word is my command, teehee. You have a glib tongue. I'm getting stage fright. I feel nervous too. Teehee, that's the essence of a prank. Let's go. You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? Ellie, I'm done. Alright, I guess second segment. What the? What is this? Snacks are falling from the sky. Teehee, teehee, ha ha ha. Hehe, ha ha ha. We got Bjorn off guard. I've seen it once, but I'm so impressed this time. Heh. I told you that it was going to be easy. Now let's go to the next house before we're exposed. We'll show it to as many people as possible, teehee. Oh, good God, not Aaron. Rex seems happy, but Aaron, not so much. Ellie, you saw that? Everyone's surprised. What if my sister finds out? My heart is still racing. That was more fun than I imagined. Rex loved it. He was running about and picking up the box to inspect it. Erin gaped at the falling snacks before she caught some midair and put them in her mouth. Then she jumped and looked around and repeated, "Teehee? I told you that was going to be fun." Yeah, so far so good. Next is a Knight's house. Heh, I hope Granny will like this view too. And Roy is also at our place today. Right, he said he and a knight were making something. If so, we'll treat him to this fantastic view as well, teehee. Here we go. Please don't give a knight a heart attack. Ellie, ready here. Why did it fucking break? There was an explosion in the house? Roy, a knight? Granny? Go check on them, see if they're injured. What are you doing? Do you realize how dangerous that was? I'm sorry, it was an accident. Don't be mad at me. I won't do it again. I should have known it. Clawla will kill me if she finds out. A knight, could you keep it for my sister? I should have stopped them. I know how naughty Theo is, but I didn't expect the other kids to play along. I'm ashamed. But why did you take the box inside? I thought it was my parcel of the materials I ordered. But there were some strange noises when I picked it up. Thank goodness I told the knight to take cover. You aren't hurt, are you? Luckily, no, but it was close. You may think it's funny, but you could have caused serious injuries. Right, I'm sorry, knight. I'm glad you weren't hurt. And you, Theo, this is nothing to laugh off. The villagers have been complaining about your pranks. You know that. I know how lonely and tiresome living alone can be. I thought you were just seeking attention. I trusted you, and you've let me down a lot. I must talk to your parents about this. Don't go away when you have cleaned the mess, understood? Ugh. Theo, I think you should apologize first. Looks like he's had his moment of reckoning. How about we clean the mess together? We can't leave the place the way it is. I'll do my best. Oh god, it's actually have to like clean it up, alright. And the sofa's a mess. This'll take forever. Theo has a spare sofa at his place. They won't notice if I switch the two. Don't be ridiculous. Just kidding, I hardly even clean my own room. I'm so gonna get scolded by Clawla. But if I work extra hard, maybe not as much. Leave this to me. It's been a while since Granny was that mad. It was scary. Ellie, I've nearly finished my part. Could you handle the rest? I believe there's candy that helps with cleaning. You should be reflecting on your mistake. Quit the nonsense and get on with scrubbing. Fine, I'm the one who caused this. This is what I get. Where's Ryan here? Go on and help the other children. Alright, we're almost there. I think it's almost over. Everyone come here. It's finally finished. Thank you, everyone. Help yourself to some tea. And have some sweet bread, too. Wow, it looks delicious. It's your well-earned treat now that everything's spotless. But don't you play such pranks again. You could have injured people. I'll keep it in mind. Wait, has anyone seen Theo? What? He's gone? Now that I think about it, I don't think he was here. I don't think he was there during the cleaning. What? How dare he sneak away when we were scrubbing and polishing? I shouldn't have played with Theo. He's always like this. Don't be too hard on Theo. He doesn't mean bad, but we'd better make sure he's safe. Ellie, could you go search for him? I guess it can't be helped, and I'm kind of worried too. I'll have a word with him if I find him. Thank you. I'll leave it to you. Alright, let's look for Theo. If only there were some traces. Don't you see the stuff littering the ground? What's this? It's sticky. Is this candy dust? I see. Theo was right beside the witch's party snack gift boxes. Maybe that's why he got candy dust on him. We may find him if we follow the trace. Did he go home? No, he's hiding under the bridge. Theo, there you are. Huh? Ellie? Who told you I was here? My keen observation and deduction. I see. You don't sound impressed, so why are you here? You shouldn't have fled amid the cleaning. We had to do your part as well. But you can come back now, since the Knight and Roy have cooled down. Then we'll forgive you as long as you apologize properly. Why should I apologize? Huh? I wanted to share a splendid view with them, that's all. It was just a lighthearted joke, and you all enjoyed it. They sure didn't have taken an unidentified object into the house. But we were the ones who placed it there. It's always like this. I get scolded for everything I do. Everyone tells me how I've let them down when I've never asked for their expectations. They never let me do what I really want to do. And Knight is as nice as Granny, so I thought she'd be different. But she turned out to be just like every other adult. I didn't do anything wrong. You may have a point, but you've got a worrying look. Both the Knight and Roy are unhurt. Everyone's worried about you, Theo. Who are you to say that? Theo, there's something on your face. What are you doing? Hey, wait, what was that? Why are your hands so sticky? I had no choice but to get my hands dirty when looking for you. Then I saw a face perfect for wiping my hands on, so I couldn't help. Eek, now my face is all sticky. Do you have to ruin the mood? I was being serious. What's it to me? I was the one who did the cleaning and searched for the fleeing kid. Is it your place to complain when you caused me so much trouble? Well, okay, fine, that's good of you, but what I want to say is, you could have simply said thank you. Why would I? I was going to ask you if you drunk some strange potion. You give me goosebumps by being so nice. Okay, you're welcome. Ugh, leave me alone. But I do feel better than I did just now. Thanks to me? Never. Anyway, leave me for now. I'll go back after I've reflected on the whole thing. Bye, Ellie. See you later. Interesting. Kid's a little bit of a spoiled brat. Oops. Theo said I messed, or maybe not Theo, but it's maybe Ellie. I messed up. It's been quite a while since I did anything naughty, so I was carried away and abused some witch's party snack gift boxes. I didn't expect it to escalate into an incident. A Knight and Theo are no longer talking to each other, and it worries me. I hope Theo can put away his pride and apologize soon. Yikes. Act 2, the encounter. What's this? Theo friendship level 2 or higher. One day after completing the Theo villager quest. Oh, Atwood Preg after day after finishing that, but I need to get his friendship higher. What do I have his friendship currently at? Not that high. Let's see here. I already gifted him a gift today. Sorry, cat. So I will probably have to gift him another one tomorrow. Did I give him a gift today? Actually, no, it should tell me if I have or haven't. Yeah, I have gifted to him. I have gifted to him today. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Rex about guarding the village, though, during the witch's ceremony. Finally, a job I can do for Aaron. All that talk about the silent guardian or whatever, I couldn't make heads or tails of that book stuff. I'll patrol the village outskirts. Not even an ant will get near the fountain. Shouldn't you be watching the village outskirts, not just the fountain? That's what patrol usually means. Oh, does that mean I'll miss the ceremony? Took you long enough to figure that out. You really are just like Ellie. Ugh, fine if I have to. It's a pity I'll miss the ceremony, but it's for Aaron. Alright, I think perfectly prepared. Let's tell Diane that all the preparations are done. Alright, well yeah, we're gonna tell Diane about it. Yeah, I need to get Theo's likeness for me higher to do his other quest. Even though he's a little bit of an asshole, but you know, I do want to try to do every quest in this game. Diane, I've heard everything you asked for. We're ready to start anytime. You're quick to take action. In the meantime, I did some digging into the very first graduation ceremony. Aside from a few minor changes, there was one major distinction. Did you know that the ceremony used to include throwing your graduation certificate into the torch? Right, along with other things showing you completed your apprenticeship. The big difference in the first ceremony was that the graduation certificate was one of the items thrown in the torch. Wait, what? Supposedly, if the flames judged you worthy, it wouldn't burn your graduation certificate, but many witches hesitated, afraid it might burn away. Losing your certificate would be awful. People would mock you and call you a disgrace. And without it, you couldn't even claim your own witch's house. The ritual was getting too cruel, so they abolished it the very next year. So, did some witches really lose their certificates? Records say 4 of them did. Those 4. They had to spend another year as apprentices. That's horrible. Just imagining Virgil going up in flames is terrifying. Hey, what does that have to do with me? Fortunately, the graduation certificates will be tossing our fakes that Aaron will be making for us. Right, once Aaron makes them, we'll be all set. Have you and Aaron agreed on when to hold the ceremony? I'm ready whenever you are. Aaron will probably say anytime is fine. I'll let her know we're ready. Sweet. Let me go downstairs to get a dream orb jelly for, well, actually, I guess let me pick this stuff up here. Wait, what? Interesting. Wait. He wanted the 1 dream orb jelly and dried moon brilliance scale. Do I have a dried moon brilliance scale? I don't think so. That'll be a little harder to come by. Okay, let's see. Well... Oh, but I can make one here. Sweet. It'll be ready for not tomorrow, but the next day. Because tomorrow is, tomorrow is the Dream Orb jelly that I'm going to give to him. Ah, yes. Gotta tell Aaron. Kitty Kato. Hello, Aaron. Aaron, when should we start the witch graduation ceremony? Perfect timing. I just finished preparing all the graduation certificates. I have referenced the books the witches wrote when making them, but I've got a question. Mind if I ask? Of course, what is it? Each graduation certificate has a space where the witch writes what kind of witch they are, am I right? That's right, it can be filled by either the parents or the witch themselves. That's what I thought. I'm thinking of writing down what my mother once told me. Even though these are just fakes or figures reenacting the ceremony, I feel like they should be made with sincerity. If everyone writes just one more line on their own graduate certificate, we'll be ready to start. Right, everything seems ready. Shall we begin? Oh, it has to take place at night. Should I wait with Aaron until night falls? Yes. Then let's hold the ceremony together. Sweet. Alright, is everyone gathered? Yes, yes. Teacher, Arden isn't here, hehe. It's fine. Watching the ceremony is voluntary, so no pointing fingers, Theo. Now then, everyone, today we even have a special guest here for the ceremony. Ariel, let me introduce Diane, who will help us reenact the graduation ceremony. Greetings, everyone. I'm Diane from the Witch Administration. It's an honor to be part of such a meaningful event. Don't we have to do something too, like dance or something? It would be nice if we could lend a hand while we're here. Haha, there's nothing particular. Everything's prepared, so all that's left is to enjoy the ceremony with us. You both have the certificates and the items for the torch, right? Yep. Yes. I would like to explain this to the villagers. A graduating witch must prove she is worthy. That judgment falls the magical torch before us. Normally, one throws in items obtained during apprenticeship, but now you must also cast in your graduation certificate. What? If the torch deems you unworthy, the certificate will burn to ash. It's only a fake certificate, so don't worry, it doesn't matter if it burns. Still, it feels a little sad. Well then, shall we begin? I, Diane, am the witch who treats everyone with kindness and enthusiasm. Now then, Ellie, you're next. Just toss it into the torch accurately, just the way I did, understand? Wow, the torch burns with such strength. What a waste watching it burn away. Dana, it's a sacred rite. I told you there's a reason for it. That's right. To become a true witch, one must be ready for this. So now Ellie and Aaron both throw theirs, right? That's right, Rubrum. Looks fun, doesn't it? Alright, then I'll start. I, Ellie, am a witch who always loves adventure and stands with pride. Oh god. Phew, I was too nervous to cast it. Whoa, that's fast. Did I get it? Wow, okay. It's a little anal on it. Whew. Ellie's certificate has also vanished into the flames. Even though it's only a fake certificate, the flames devour it so furiously. If it were the real thing, I'd certainly hesitate. I felt the same way myself. Now it's Aaron's turn, isn't it? Aaron, you can do it! My ears, that's Rex, isn't it? Haha, you must be watching from afar, worried about Aaron. So keeping watch, he's staring over here. Alright then, I'll lend Aaron my string too. Ah, stop it, Bjorn. Aaron's trying to focus. Aaron, whenever you're ready, go ahead. Hi, Aaron. I'm one who always seeks truth and has high hopes for the future. I can feel it, the certificate burning within the torch. That's an amusing way to put it. Feel it burning. Haha, Aaron, you're sounding more and more like a witch yourself. You've never attended the school, yet you've experienced everything from admission to graduation. You're right. If there were a next life, I'd wish to be born a witch. Dreaming of a completely different life. That's a fine wish indeed. The best line of the day. Was it really? Then I want to be a witch too. Me too, me too. Becoming a witch isn't something one simply chooses. More importantly, Ellie, the thing you prepared, launch into the sky, and the ceremony will be complete. Ah, of course. Some of you may have seen it before, others may be seeing it for the first time. The one thing no witch festival is complete without the firecracker potion. Here it goes. How was it, Aaron? Perfect, right? Truly, it was beautiful. I almost cried. Witches who get to hold the ceremony every year, they must be really happy. Right? Even witches rarely get to see a firecracker potion. How about everyone else? What did they think of the graduation? Everyone is so quiet. They're probably too moved to speak, right? Rubrum, what about you? Was it as fun as you expected? Ellie, don't you think something's strange? Everyone is frozen in time. Virgil, say something, anything. No response from Virgil as well. Mr. Book, what's going on? Did you freeze too? You conducted the ceremony splendidly, young witch and librarian. I invite both of you fully prepared to my library. An invitation? Indeed, you only need to read me. Is this another task? I clearly said it as an invitation. What happens if we don't accept? Will you stop being a book? Not for such a trivial reason. You will spend this space with those frozen until death. What? Hey, that's not acceptable. Then this isn't an invitation, it's a threat. You opened the door to my library. I never said you had to accept. Ellie, it seems we have no choice. Fine, we've come this far, so let's see to the end. We'll manage if we go together. I trust you, Ellie. Let's accept the invitation together. Whoa! One of these places again, huh? Ow, ow. Where am I? Aaron? Virgil? No answer. Guess I'll have to find my own way. A book. Shall we give it a read? According to legend, the brightest star in the heavens cut through the night sky and fell upon the earth. The star shared its power with the person who made an earnest wish at it. That is said to mark the beginning of witches. It's the story of the first witch. I remember it well since I often heard it from my grandmother. The path is blocked and only the path is blocked and only a book lies there. I guess we have no choice but to read it. It is said that the first witch accomplished many things with the knowledge and power borrowed from the stars. And with her power, she created a book said to grant every wish. The next sentence has two versions, which means we have to choose one of the two to read. The Book of Stars. Book of Stars. But no one has ever confirmed its actual existence. I know this story well too. Oh, one version of the story just unfolded. Can I look at the other one? But no one has ever confirmed. Oh. The Book of Stars. Ah! Aaron, and who's that? Come forth, child of stars and child of earth. Hello? I thought only the Silent Guardian lived here. Didn't expect to meet someone else. Why have you called us here? You both wish to bring forth the Book of Silence into the world. Do you not seek to reveal the true history sealed in the book? I do. I want to break the seal and uncover everything written inside. And I want to know why my father wrote it. You may desire it, but it will not come easily. This is the maze of letters. Fail to comprehend it, and you will wander forever. Aaron, did they just say a maze? Yes, they said we lost in the maze of letters. This maze must be tied to the ancient witch language, just like everything else we've encountered. One question, though. Why seal the book in the first place? Books are usually meant for all to read, but this one's bound shut, locked away. Why? I do not believe what you said. So you want to hide the truth? To bury it, so no one could ever find it. Whether that is true, you will see for yourselves the maze's end. At least tell us your name before vanishing. And they're gone. Ha. Didn't even let me finish my sentence. Still, I'm glad you're here with me, Aaron. We've translated the ancient witch language before. We can do it again. This won't be easy. Huh? Why not? I glanced at the writing in the book in front of us. It's filled with things no ordinary human can comprehend. The unheard heartbeat of the moon was the first cry that summoned the stars. Do you know what that means, Ellie? Well, moon and stars are terms witches often use, but I'll have to think about it. And you, Aaron? If it's about stars, I remember reading that the first witch became a star and then returned. But how's that related to this? I'm not sure. Ah, witches believe their powers grow stronger at night. Sometimes they say their hearts burn hotter. I've even felt it myself. Maybe that's what they meant by the heartbeat of the moon. Things only a witch could know. Fascinating. If we keep doing this together, maybe we can escape the maze. I sure don't want to stay here forever. You're right. We need to return to the ones we cherish. The Silent Guardian. Why would it be lying here? Strange indeed. Why would anyone drop such an important book? Aaron, look at this. The table of contents. It's written here too. The first floor is called the Floor of Myths. If it's called the first floor, there must be a second. I'll try reading it for now. Huh? What? Kia, it's sucking me in. For a long time, witches lived freely. They learned... For a long time, witches lived freely. They built their homes where their hearts led them and followed the path they desired. Along those paths always stood 10 witch elders, and they guided the witches like the moonlight. But such a time didn't last forever. But the war waged by the wicked witch and the dreamers of eternity brought everything to an end. I see. The path here is blocked, just like in the previous maze. Aaron, use what you read in the book to open the wall, right? Right. It had what I'd read before written there, so I just read it as it was. I'm kind of confused. I'm glad you're here, Aaron. It's nothing. If it weren't for you, Ellie, I wouldn't even be able to open the book. How heartwarming. Indeed. Shall we read the book then? According to legend, the first witch had 10 disciples, and thus the witches were managed and guided by only 10 witch elders. The elders swore by the powers of the stars to guide the witches to the right path and have them help the humans. So until the wicked witch appeared, witches and humans lived in peace for a long time. Followers of the wicked witch. Dreamers of eternity. One could say everything began and ended because of them. Witches were free, and so they lived to realize their own wishes. During such a life, one witch realized that she truly desired immortality. However, it was something beyond her own power. In the end, she resorted to taking lives of other beings. The war raged, but the wicked witch left both witches and humans devastated. The wicked witch was obsessed with the Pax Silverain. Eternal life. Because of that, everything changed. That is also why all witches of the School for Witches are forbidden from researching that subject. That's understandable. Whoa. George Goldenbout was elected as leader and the reborn city came to be called Lucerne or Two. On the vast and vibrant land, countless witches gathered and settled down. It was a bustling city filled with countless buildings. The witch administration, markets, and villages where witches lived together. But the city's most important facility was undoubtedly the School for Witches, harbored at its very center. George Goldenbout, who became the leader in place of the 10 witch elders, felt that the city for witches was needed. He decided to reclaim the land that had once been used by the Dreamers of Eternity as their final stronghold. Countless witches gathered and fortified the newly built city, protecting it with the magic of the stars at night. At the most tranquil heart of the city, they raised the most important building high. That's the School for Witches, because George Goldenbout regarded the building as a symbol of a new era. It's the book again. I'm getting this feeling that finding and reading this book is the way to navigate the maze. Right? Let's read on. So this must be the second floor. The floor of history. This is a floor about the past. I figured as much. Which means to proceed to the next floor, we need to read the Silent Guardian on the current floor. We'll read the next floor in no time. Ah, I feel weird. And then she was gone. The School for Witches was established with the purpose of nurturing witches of the new era. To absorb the immense amount of new knowledge being taught there, the students had to study for decades. After the entering ceremony, 20 years of school life awaited the new witches. Then there would be a ceremony marking the start of witch apprenticeship, followed by 10 years spent at a witch's house. Only after that could they attend the graduation ceremony and be recognized as true witches. Looking back, that period might have been excessively long. Yeah, that sounds like it is excessively long. Aaron, doesn't the book blocking the path this time seem a bit different? It feels like someone's expressing their own thoughts. I agree. Maybe it was written by that person, the one we briefly encountered earlier. We won't know until we read to the end. Let's keep reading. What is it that distinguishes the witches of the past from the new witches? None other than the unique ceremonies of the School for Witches. The witches of the past considered it a disgrace to prove that what they were, but witches at the School for Witches must perform the proper ceremony each time they gain a new identity. Every student has a set number of ceremonies they are required to undergo. I don't remember. 3? Only after proving themselves through those may they be awarded the Witch Brooch. Oh, I guessed right. From where does a witch's powers spring forth? The only way to know that is by proving one's own abilities. But the School for Witches, one item is presented so that they may take pride in that skill. That is the Witch's Brooch. The item has no power in itself, but it is proof of having overcome every trial. Thus, it can be said to be the very proof of the witch's power and ability. In the new era, the item is presented by the school for witches, instead of being passed down within the family, making it a symbol of a different age. The book is titled The Silent Guardian, and the intention of its author remains unknown. Huh, the book's contents are in a different format than before. I'll keep reading. Ellie Blue River and Aaron Silverrain are the first to break the seal placed upon the Silent Guardian. They plunge into the maze, aiming to completely break the seal on the Silent Guardian. They throw a book written by Pax Silverrain. If the two of them cannot find within the maze what they truly seek, they will feel no regret. Aaron, you just said... No, I will feel no regret. It's good enough that we were able to make it this far. I mean, I'll hope I can achieve more, of course. But I never expected an issue like this. After all, I've been asking about this translation progress this whole time. Still, the path is open. Shall we go then? Oh. Whoops. Guess I accidentally backtracked. Nope. My father, William Silverrain, was a war criminal. I want to reveal this fact here. And we've found it again. Here's the contents. The third floor is called Witches of the Future. What a relief, though it feels like we've wandered a bit. Ellie, you're really good at finding the way. I thought I would end up at an exit if I kept walking, that's all. I see. But when will this maze end? Well, I'm not sure. It feels like most of what we read in the book has already come up, but we won't know for sure until we make it all the way to the end. Right, let's keep going. I haven't even read a word, but I'm already queasy. Hey, Hammy, how you doing, buddy? What are you up to? Hammy said, I'm sorry, this game gets updated? Of course it gets updated. It got a massive update, like, I think at the end of July, where it, like, rewrote the prologue to make it more streamlined, and also has a lot of quality of life updates in this patch as well. But thankfully, the update did not brick my save file, so I'm very happy about that. How are you doing, Mr. Hammy of the Flammerson variety? I saw him just now. Welcome. The Child of Stars and the Child of Earth have found their way out of the maze. Aaron, we did it. We made it out. Sir, could you let us go now? Before that, is there a question you would like to ask? Such as lifting the seal on the book or revealing the truth. Right, I almost forgot our original goal. I have so many questions, but first, who are you? I am merely a memory of one who guards the book. However... To those who have lifted the seal, I speak as the memory of Pax Silverrain. Ah, so Aaron's father left the memory inside the book. Are you Ellie Blue River and Aaron Silverrain? Right. Names unfamiliar, born after the war. You are the ones I truly waited for. That name, Aaron Silverrain, isn't in the memory. That's your daughter's name. Pax Silverrain's daughter was only born after his death. Therefore, he didn't know her name. Then you must remember your wife, Stella. In my memory, Stella is a shining beacon. She always said that the 10 years we had together were the happiest of her life. Then you didn't know my mother lived through hardship after you left. To make some sort of fake history book, she was taken to the countryside and couldn't leave. Incorrect. It was Stella who suggested hiding in a village to avoid the world's eyes. She said there's no need to feel shame about what the family did, but to record the true history and convey the truth. She urged me to document the crimes of my father, William Silverrain, in a book for the world to read. What? But if that's the case, why would Pax seal the book himself? I accidentally ingested poison prepared by an unknown killer. With my last strength, I sealed the book, to prevent anyone from altering its contents. So, you didn't seal it deliberately to hide it. Correct. Only graduates from the School for Witches can unseal it. Only they hold the knowledge to lift its seal. The witches who started the war and grandfather, you wanted to protect the book from them, right? Dreamers of eternity were witches from the past. Future generations are not supposed to be involved. Exactly. New graduates of the witches' school are unrelated. Then Aaron's father, he only failed in delivering the truth. Then, what memory do you have of your unborn daughter? My father used to talk to me while I was in my mother's womb. Pax must have similar memories, right? Those memories remain in abundance. One day, when preparing to hand over the completed book to my colleagues, Stella told me she was with child. She said we now had one more reason to live, but I was afraid of the danger my actions might bring. Stella said that if I used my memory as the book's guardian, it would also serve as protection for our own daughter. That way, the truth could reach her undistorted. I agreed. All of this spoken without a single emotional inflection. But I understand now, Aaron. If your doubts about me are resolved and desire for the truth satisfied, I would like to ask. I would like to plead that you two join the Silent Guardians and reveal the truth to the world. Can we really join you? You are worthy. Once the book is unsealed, my colleagues who are still alive will send a letter. Ah, the threatening letter. That must be from one of Pax's colleagues. Probably. Firstly, young witch, will you join us? So you need me. Of course. I'd love to brag to my mom and dad about joining such a legendary group, but it has to be a secret. I'll hold it in for now. Then you cannot join us. What? Why the sudden change of attitude? We are the Silent Guardians. You will be allowed in when you can truly stay silent. Stiff rules, huh? Still, I can help Aaron even if I'm not a Silent Guardian. Thanks, Ellie. Next, librarian, will you join us? I understand my father's will, my mother's sacrifice. I'm grateful for everything that you brought me here. So I will join the Silent Guardians. Wow. What the fuck? Hammy said good. Who the fuck? Oh, the Pat Silverrain is Aaron's father, Hammy. So you don't have to worry about anyone taking your beloved e-girl or internet waifu, whatever. Hey, my buddy, how you doing today? She can't stop snitching. No, she could not. She's like, oh, I'm going to brag to everyone that I'm in this elite group that's been hidden for I don't know how many years. And the dude's like, hold up, you can't fucking do that. What are you talking about? The induction ceremony is quite the spectacle. I don't feel any different, though. Aaron Silverrain, I detect witch's blood in you. A being half human, half witch. Naturally, I am your daughter. Again, I cannot independently verify this yet. That's right. No one alive can prove I am your daughter. Mother always told me stories of your youth. I want to hear them from you directly. About the book of stars that shaped my life, about the story of your engagement at the graduation ceremony, but I should be satisfied that I made it this far. Stella sneaking into the graduation ceremony at the School for Witches. No one knew of it. I thought you knew Aaron is Stella's daughter. Now you know. My memory exists only to guard the book, yet I still want to confirm Stella at the graduation. She said it was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. And you announced your engagement, not as a witch and a human, but as two people in love. I see. Aaron Silverrain, I ask you, may I remember you as my daughter? Of course. I've waited for... Oh my god, I cannot speak. Of course. I've waited for this my whole life. Aaron, my daughter. It was you all along. Yes, it's me. In my dying moments, I wanted to see your face. I'm sorry I had to leave you. Oh, good god. Aaron, something weird is happening. The book is closing. Time is short. Father, is there nothing more you wish to say? No, I wish to tell you countless things, but in my memory, duty comes first. The book, Silent Guardian, will return to being just an ordinary book. Its fate now rests with you, young witch and my daughter. I hope the truth will no longer be silenced, and reach all witches and humans. And stepping back from my role, there's one thing I must tell my daughter. You are the light of my life. It's gone. Aaron, it's okay, Ellie. I've lived my whole life under a misunderstanding. No, I chose to misunderstand. I was sure my father had abandoned us, but now I know that I know the truth. I feel relieved. Goodbye, Father. Oh, God, that fucking hurts my soul, man. Fuck. Wow, it's Ellie. She's here. The graduation ceremony is incredible. Huh? Rubber Dana, what are you talking about? How did you do that? Magic? You and Aaron disappeared and appeared out of nowhere. Disappeared us? Yes, you vanished from where you were standing, then reappeared. Ellie is a witch, so disappearing makes sense, but Aaron, to you, magic is amazing. The flow of time in the book must be different from that in real life. Interesting. Can you tell us exactly what happened to everyone? Okay, I'll explain what happened. You went through something incredible. Well done, Ellie. Erin meeting her father is truly miraculous. Sometimes reality can be more surprising than any play on stage. This must be one of those moments. It all seems like a big coincidence. How fortunate. I disagree. Pax risked his life. There's no such thing as a coincidence with that kind of resolve. No matter what you think about it's still the result of heartfelt effort. In the end, Erin's feelings matter most. Erin, was it good meeting your dad? Yes, Rubrum. I'm glad I'm alive to see this. It's a bit complicated story, though. I'd want to see my mom and dad, too. Erin, it's okay to cry if you want to. You just finally released something from your heart. Yeah, if you need some drinks, tell me. I'll drink with you. Erin, stay strong. Stay strong. Good work, Erin. Everyone, thank you so much. I made it this far thanks to all of you. I'm looking forward to meeting everyone tomorrow with a brighter face. Everyone must be tired, so let's wrap up for today. Erin, Rex, and I will clean up. Thank you all for helping, especially Diane. Not at all. It was great. Call us again next time. Erin? Erin? Ah, sorry. I was lost in thought. Everything that just happened feels like a dream. Don't worry. The Silent Garden in your hands is real. My mom always says, leave tomorrow's worries for tomorrow. Got it. I'll think about what to do with the book tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Whew, man. Man, oh man, oh man. I don't know why, but the ending there kind of felt like the end of Evangelion, where everyone's clapping and like saying, congratulations, congratulations, Shinji. Oh, man. Okay. So, now I must have my character go to sleep, and in the morning we can talk to Bjorn and Erin. If you want to be traumatized, Hammy, I highly recommend watching Evangelion, then the end of Evangelion, then the rebuilds for Evangelion, and then watch the Yoko Taro Evangelion that he's making. You know, the guy who made Nier Automata and Nier something else. All you know is Crank That Soldier Boy and something about a hospital bed. Oh, good God. Oh, good God, Hammy. Well, I guess you know everything you need to know. Oh shit, what's this? Hello, Ellie. How is your day? Mine is wonderful. The temperature is mild and the meals are delicious. I'm painting smoothly because the paint is vivid. The evening sky is as stunning as ever, and the evening breeze is cool. Here's something I've been hoping to tell you. I'm glad to have met you. To a nice switch. Ellie, I heard that you were originally heading to Hylian. As a large city, Hylian offers more varied ingredients goods for making a wide range of donuts. Ingredients available here at Wisteria are also nice, but I do want varieties from time to time. That's why I've included a non-local ingredient this time. Please let me know what you think. It will give you an energy boost. A fucking walnut cream donut? That sounds fucking delicious, dude. What? Well said, Evangelion has such a crazy watch order. Hammy said, should I be worried? You should be very worried, Hammy. I bet the second part, not the Crank That Soldier Boy. Crank That Soldier Boy is perfectly fine. But yeah, Evangelion does have a crazy watch order. You have to like... Because I think there's two versions of the anime. There's like the one from the 90s, and then there's like a or maybe it's the same anime, but a different like dubbing for both Japanese and English. But yeah, there's literally anime Evangelion. There is the end of Evangelion, the movie. The end of the Evangelion, the movie, is where that hospital scene comes up. I don't know if the Crank the Soldier Boy is in that as well. And then there's the rebuilds. And then I don't know where the Yoko Taro stuff all falls in with it, to be honest with you. What happened? You're very curious and too scared to look it up. So in the hospital bed scene, Shinji Ikari, the main character, is standing over Asuka, his friend, I guess you could say. And I don't quite remember why he does it, but he like fucking jerks off to her comatose corpse in the hospital bed, and then he comes all over his hands, and then he just like looks at his cum-filled hands, and he looks at the girl that he slightly coomed on. I don't remember the context fully of why he did that, but he did it. But he fucking did it. Yeah. Wait, there's more? Oh yeah, that's right. Crank that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say he really did crank that Soldier Boy. Anyways, let's talk to Bjorn about the furniture he's made. Meow. Oh, hey, kitty. Kitty, come over here. All right, interesting. Ellie, you've come at the perfect time. The furniture's ready. The cats are gonna love it. I've put your materials to good use. You're so serious about everything you do, Bjorn. You've helped me a lot. I can't let your efforts go to waste. Don't you want to find out if the cats will actually use it? You haven't seen it yet? I've been wandering around with my eyes closed so that we can witness the wonder together. That's incredible, Bjorn. Let's have a look before you injure yourself. That is actually incredible. Ellie, you see that cat? Even before this, it had been frequenting the surroundings of my house. I can see its interest in what you've made, but it's not coming near. Seems to be on guard. Shall we try to lure it with food or toys, maybe? Good idea. I'll wave a toy beside it to draw its attention. Since when have you had such a toy? I bought it before moving back. It has good durability. Here we go. Oh shit. That didn't catch his attention. I'll try again. Damn, he fucking dazzled him with it. Make a little cat bed. Oh. Oh. It worked. The cat had a great time. It's the first time I've actually seen someone cherish an item I put effort into making. Thanks to you and Kyla, I have found an activity I love. I know that feeling. It's so rewarding to see people using the items I make, and I'm glad the result was so satisfactory for you, Bjorn. I've also had a great time thanks to you. Let's work together more often, Ellie. Sure, let me know whenever you're doing something fun or need my help. He cranked the wrong one. Yeah, you could say he did that. Yeah, you can say he did crank the wrong one. Ah, Gentle Giant. It's so weird to hear people say that because of a friend whose username is the Gentle Giant. But yeah, I guess you could say Bjorn's the Gentle Giant. Also, God, doing Bjorn's voice really does murder my throat. Hello, Aaron. Aaron, have you made up your mind? Ellie, come. I just decided. I plan to send the Smelling Guardian to the Witch Administration through Diane. Do you think that's alright? Of course, this isn't a decision you made lightly. But are you sure that book is the only keepsake left by your father? I hope more people can know the truth rather than me keeping it to myself, just as my father wished. If that book becomes known to the world, the Witch Administration will be busy for a while. Textbooks and histories of witches will be drastically revised. Maybe even you, Ellie, will end up in the textbooks. That would be amazing! Can't even tell a joke, huh? Aaron doesn't joke. It was a joke. Hey! Ellie, thank you for accompanying me on this journey. Witches say witches are supposed to help those in their reach. Right, that's something you hear all the time at witch school. I've lived my whole life with prejudice against witches. I couldn't even believe those words. Thank you for breaking the prejudice for me. Ellie, you're the second person to truly change my life. I'm just happy I could help. That's nice, but now I feel like I can reach out first. I look forward to what we will achieve next. Aaron and Ellie seem to have more personal stories to share now. Sweet. Oh, let me see. We said now I have to look it up. Give me a minute. This is what I've got. In the end of Evangelion, Shinji act is visceral, deeply disturbing illustration of his psychological collapse, extreme isolation, and profound self-loathing. Desperate for comfort after severe trauma and loss of Kaoru, he goes to a comatose Asuka to beg for help, but instead reduces her to an object for his own momentary escape from pain, culminating in his famous realization, I'm so fucked up. Yeah, he does say that. So at least he, like, realizes that he's, you know, like, fucked up, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that really helps his case. Oh, does she have a new memo? She does indeed have a new memo. At first, I thought it was just about translating a book, but then we met Aaron's father inside the book, and we even learned that her father had created it to atone for his own father's war crimes. Yet, more important than anything is that Aaron met her father, confirmed his true feelings, and was able to resolve the doubts she had carried all her life. Now Aaron will be able to feel the love of family wherever she goes, won't she? Bjorn's been so spirited since he returned. He can't wait to contribute to the village and is looking for things to do. At first, his overwhelming passion worried me a bit, but I was just overthinking because he made some cat furniture in just one day. My support for Bjorn has turned out to be fruitful. Bravo. Hammy says, I know it doesn't kill him. Kill that boy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's probably suffered a fate worse than death, in all honesty. Oh shit, that completes Aaron too. Not Bjorn though. And Theo, I need to get to relationship or friendship 2 with Theo. Anyone else? Ah, I need to talk to Klala. I mean, he did come on. What do you mean, Hammy? That's quite literally what he did. Oh, no, like actually, yeah. Whatever, Hammy. Yes, I have a gift for you, buddy. I have a Dream Jelly Orb. Oh, come on. I'm going to get used to this new system. You hate me? I mean, nothing new. Is it a Dream Orb Jelly? Can I really have it? I thank you then. Humming. Oh, man. Okay, one more gift. One more gift to Theo. And I will unlock his next quest. So I'll have to wait till tomorrow for that. But for now, we can talk to Klala. I knew it. This doesn't work as well as the other ones. Klala, have you given the doll to Dana? No, I shall use another butter. Something with more distinct flavor. Klala, hello. Ellie, welcome to the Munchie Bakery. Saying that line has become a conditioned reflex of yours. Is there anything troubling you? Oh, it's nothing. Just some personal business. You know, as a witch, I'm supposed to offer help wherever it's needed. But it's really a problem I should solve myself. Please don't let me take up your valuable time. She isn't going to reveal it easily. A bit more chatting may provide some clues. Except, you don't have to keep your problems to yourself. You can talk to me. I may come up with some solution. You're right. Maybe I should discuss it with someone. I have returned to Asteria to become the manager of Munchie Bakery's second branch. I've never run a store on my own, so I've been a bit overwhelmed. What's more, my parents are now asking me to develop a new product to be sold at the main branch. That's awesome. Yeah, I was quite flattered since they've always been so strict about new products. I don't want to let them down, so I've been racking my brain. May I help? I'd love to make something. You burned your pot and almost set fire to me as well during that cooking class back at school, remember? That was an accident. I'll be careful this time. Klala, please. I want to be a part of the development process. Is this how my parents feel when interacting with me? Alright then. You've agreed? Great. How could I refuse when you use those puppy eyes? Sorry, but I'm occupied now. Could you come again in the evening? Alright, see you in the evening. Okay, sweet. Who said I fucking knew you were gonna say it? His? I thought the child was a girl. The child is a girl, no? I'm pretty sure it is, at least. Does it say their gender here? Actually, no, I know the wiki does say their gender. I can tell you for sure. Dana is a female. Dana's a female. Look for the letter left by the bartender. I don't even really remember the context for the main. All the villagers return to the final step. Look for the letter by the bartender. Okay. The Dragon Tear and the Warrior's Journal. Artem won't forget the warrior again. That is true. In all honesty, I might have to... I said, anyway, I mean, I get struggling emotions make you do irrational things, with a certain extent to rationality. I mean, Hammy, couldn't you relate to Shinji in a way, considering your current girlfriend, before y'all were dating, you copy down nudes off her phone? I feel like there's like a... I mean, no. Is that not similar? Did you? I mean, maybe you deleted them before you beat your schmeat to her, before y'all were dating. But you know, you did something irrational, just like Shinji did. There's a huge difference between me and him. What is the huge difference, Sammy? I mean, I guess the huge difference is that he's a fictional character and you're an actual person, maybe. But that doesn't really make your case that much better, though. I mean, I think it makes your case a little bit worse, actually. You didn't jerk off to a comatose? I mean, what is a picture if not someone who is not, moving? That's not how that works. What do you mean? Let me see. You can't compare photos to an unconscious person's. I mean, you unconsciously took the photos from them, right? What about photos of an unconscious person? Okay, Jesus Christ. Man. I feel like that's, you know, I guess comparable to what he did because it's, they're unconscious. So I'm trying to find a guide currently for this. This is the most shitty website ever, but it's the only place I'm able to find a walkthrough guide. Nah, simply not. Alright, Hammy, whatever makes you feel better at night, buddy. Here we go. While everyone is preparing the festival, we will take care of reviving the tree. Okay, let me tell this tree. Placing the green forest. Ah, okay. I now remember. It has been, I don't know, like 2.5 weeks since I played this game, so my memory is a little hazy on the locations I needed to visit for the main quest. So, but this has re-jogged my memory. Down this way? No. A little further to the left and I think down. Down this way. Yes. Feels like it's been ages since I last came here. Let's see if we can find the bartender's letter. Huh? What's with this feather? I could have sworn it was around here somewhere. Maybe someone took it. Can't imagine anyone here would have a reason to steal it. If a villager found it, they might have picked it up to return it to its owner. True. They could have taken it to deliver it back. Let's ask a knight. And I need to use this broom much more often than I do. A knight, did you see a letter by the Forest Railroad? A letter? I can't say I have. What's up? I'm trying to save the wisteria tree with the white cat god's help. It's a letter I need, but I can't find it. Thank you for doing so much for the village. Rubrum may know something. If it's really in the woods, you can ask him. Just a minute. Oh, hey, what's going on? Ellie's wondering if you've seen a letter up by the Forest Railroad. A letter? Yeah, black envelope. If you mean a black envelope, yeah, I saw it once. Really? Wait, last time? Uh-huh, last time I was there, it was still lying around. It's gone now, so someone must have taken it since then. Could have been the Gaga bird. The Gaga bird? Yeah, that bird snatches up anything it fancies. Now you mention it, there was a feather where the letter used to be. Ah, that's definitely the Gaga bird. That bird again? Hey, at least it's a good courier in its own way. Then maybe it's time we bury that bird right next to a seed. Don't. That's another genre. So, where do we even start looking? Rubrum, do you know where the Gaga bird takes the stuff it steals? No idea. Took one of my toys, too. Great. We've found the culprit, but not the loot. Oh, that reminds me. Last time the Gaga bird took something, another villager helped get it back. Really? Who helped? Hold on, I'll go find them. The fucking the Gaga bird. What's all the commotion? Heard Ellie is looking for something for the good of the village. Can we make this quick? I've got a restaurant to run. The Gaga bird stole something important. Any idea where it might stash its loot? That busy little thief's at it again. Never stops working. Don't ask me. When I was gathering ingredients in the Green Forest, I'd see it all the time. Usually wandering between the Green Forest waterfall and the Green Forest depths. Right, I think I saw it there too when I was clearing out that prickly vine core. I haven't seen the Gaga bird often, but I do know what flowers it likes. Really, which ones? Asrahi, a glowing purple flower that mostly blooms in the Green Forest. Last time I took Rubrum's toy, found it in a spot thick with Asrahi, and it's taken another one of my toys. Thanks, Roy. I'll find it this time. Really? Yeah. Now that we know the spot, it should be easy. Just check between the Green Forest waterfall and the Green Forest depths, where the Asrahi's in full bloom. Here, take this. What is it? A bird chasing bell. I use it at the restaurant to keep that thing away. Figured you might need it. Thank you. Alright, I'm off. Take care now. Oh yeah? Thanks for saying his name again. Yeah, Gaga bird, Hammy. What do you mean? Oh, it's evening time. I can go to Clawlaw now. Whoops. Oh man, my poor throat. It just needs a little more kneading. What's up? Sorry, I haven't finished working. Could you come again in the evening? Wait, what do you mean? It is the evening. It's 5:40. Oh, whatever. I'll go do the main quest for right now. Sorry, what was that? Oh, it's one of those things. Purple flowers. Green Forest depths. Green Forest waterfall, Green Forest depths. This place. So this place does exist. Guess the Gaga bird's not here right now. Better search while I've got the chance. So this is the bird's nest, huh? Even shaped it to look just like itself. Careful of that tone. Please, after all the trouble it's caused, I'm allowed to be a little harsh. Nothing visible on the outside. Whoa, why is this thing so solid? No way getting through with my hands. Guess it's a skilled nest builder. More like it just crammed in a bunch of junk. Sturdy nest is a good nest. You think I'm gonna lose to a pile of twigs? Let's see how it likes my shovel. Wow, it really stuffed in everything. Oh wow, it really stuffed in everything. Looks like your school locker. Then you know, I'm an expert at digging through one of these. That's a bird's home? Yes, sir. God damn, dude, how much shit you got in here? Oh, there's Rubrum's toy. Huh. Is this the toy Rubrum mentioned? So the Gaga Bird did take it. Let's dig a bit more. Oh! Ugh. There you are, finally. Sorry for breaking your neck, but maybe don't steal everything. Pretty sure it has no idea what you're saying. Yeah, probably. Anyway, I still need to find the bartender's letter. Time to try out that bell Arden gave me. Looks like it's working. Hey, get the fuck out of here. And it's flying off. Perfect, let's grab the letter while we can. There it is. Got it, finally. Time to get out of here. Ellie, what's wrong with you? What do you mean what's wrong with Ellie? Phew, made it out. Letter for the bartender. Toy for Rubrum, 2 birds, 1 stone. More like 1 bird, a lot of rocks. First thing first, let's get Rubrum his toy back. Then we'll gather everyone and head to the prickly vine core in the green forest. Sweet. Whoops. I bet I didn't do that. I mean to interrupt you there. Hey, give me a Rittering gift though. Because that's pretty cool. Alright, time to... Ooh, I just saw that, Milo. I will go ahead and hydrate and stretch. Oh, man. Oh. When you stretch and you feel everything just pop. Your, like, shoulder, your wrist, maybe, like, your upper mid-back. That's good feeling. Good stuff. And I will hydrate with my... It used to be cold, but now it's like kind of cool tea. That's some good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let us get back to the village. Maybe now it's considered evening and talk to Klala about what her quest is. I said his again, what her quest is. Let's better get some rest. Oh, I actually have some leftover ingredients for my brand research today. I'll share a little with you. Did you need something? Yeah, the quest, man. Hey, I happen to be having a break. It's a good time for the new product. What do you say? Yes, let's do this. Hey, how about we work while enjoying the evening breeze this way? Like I said, imagine the town explodes in the end. I mean, the town almost exploded. You missed it earlier, Hammy. Thea was setting off fucking IEDs in front of everyone's houses. Good. Our goal is to work up a new recipe that will submit to the main branch. Shall we get started? But wait a second, Klala, what are these notebooks? They are collections of ideas I had during my free time. I recorded in the form of drawings. I brought them here thinking they might become handy, but the quantity was larger than I thought. This is a lot. We can't possibly read through all of them. Most of them are drawings, so it won't take that long. Pictures are more intuitive than words, right? Pick one and have a look. It's mostly simple drafts. Klala, besides baking, you're skilled in drawing too. Those pictures are nothing complicated. Like I said, easy to read, aren't they? So they are. I'll cover them in no time. I hope our textbooks back at school were this simple. I wish our textbooks back in school are this simple, I would say. Having said this town is full of insane people and Ellie. I mean, Ellie's pretty crazy herself. She was helping the kids set off the IEDs in front of people's houses. By the way, original designs revolve around strawberries. Yes, strawberries is the theme, which is why the dough is also strawberry flavored. That sounds wonderful. I can't wait to get to work. Ellie, I'm open to all donut designs. Just keep in mind that they must align with Munchie Bakery's brand image. What's your brand image? Good question. We aim to make fluffy, sweet donuts without sacrificing the natural taste of the main ingredient. Since our donut dough is richly flavored, we refrain from adding too many toppings. As a result, some customers find the donuts plain. On the other side, there are people who prefer this pure and unpretentious taste. My parents encourage me to try new styles since it may earn us new customers. However, I prefer to keep the fine traditions while I innovate. Uh-oh, sounds hard. Still, I can't wait to see the result of our creative work. I suggest we each draw the donut in our mind and show it to each other. No need to overthink, just follow your imagination. What kind of donut shall I make? You'd better learn about the existing products first. What donuts are the shop currently offering? Well, there's the carrot donut, the syrup donut, and chocolate donut. Next question. What's the flavor of this new donut we're developing? Paula mentioned it a little bit ago. Well, strawberry. I know, it's strawberry. After all, she wants the dough to maintain the natural taste of the main ingredient, which means I only need to think about the cream and toppings. Take your time. You'll need a recipe if you want to actually make a sample. Sure. Firstly, I'll need to pick a main cream. What main cream shall I pair with a strawberry-flavored donut, though? Probably whipped. Nothing tastes better than strawberries dipped in whipped cream. Are you sure about it? Yeah. Yep, this side. I'll go with whipped cream. The thought of it alone is enough to make my mouth water. Gulp. Hey, wipe your drool or you'll ruin the notebook. I suppose you can draw whatever topping I have in mind. Don't tell me you're gonna load the donut with everything you can think of. Remember what Clawla said about toppings? Of course I do. She asked for a donut that highlights the natural taste of the main ingredient. So when it comes to toppings... only a minimum of them, I guess. She shouldn't add too much topping. That's nice, I prefer a luxurious topping. Let's have all the cute decorations and rearrange the layout. It's just a brainstorming stage. I'll draw however I like. Ellie, I'm done. How about you? Me too. Ta-da! Well, what a helpless design. Look at the tower of toppings. Told you should cut down on toppings. It may be a bit overloaded, but isn't it cute? And you said we could try some new styles. Clawla, why are you staring at my donut like that? Oh, my apologies. I'm afraid we can't use such a design. This donut is really tempting, with a delicate size and lovely look and everything. You don't want to give Ellie any compliments she doesn't deserve. And anyway, I can't approve this donut because it doesn't quite match the image of our shop. Uh-oh, that's a pity. I thought it was excellent, Sigh. I'm sorry. Clawla, did you say something? No, nothing. Just that I've also finished the drawing. Really? May I see them? Sure, here they are. Wow, they all look so delicious. They look similar, though. At first glance, maybe, but the details are all different. This one has ground cinnamon in it, while that one has a sprinkle of coffee powder. Well, it's hard to tell from the drawings alone, but anyway, the ideas are ready. They needed someone to proofread this final act. I'll get all the basic ingredients then. Is there anything else we need apart from the basic ingredients? Don't you try to handle everything on your own. We're doing this together, that's the promise. If there's anything we need, do let me know. Alright, you win. Could you get me 1 duckweed nectar juice and 1 buoyancy fruit juice? I'll adjust my schedule and get to work as soon as you bring me the ingredients. I don't have to come in on your off hours in the evening. You can come anytime. I'm ready to spare time for the new product. We'll make the donuts once you bring the ingredients. We're finally making the donuts. I'm so excited. Back in a flash. Well, not really back in a flash. It's nighttime. Oh, let's give the toy back to Rubrum. They were up real late for the deadline. Oh, God. Do not remind me. Oh. But yeah, no. I mean, it's 7:40 p.m. It's not too late. And here is Rubrum. Rubrum, I've refused the toy taken by the Gaga bird. Whoa, you really did. It's my toy. I thought I would never see it again. Thank you, Ellie. Keep it safe from now on. Don't let the Gaga bird lay its claws on it again. By the way, could you tell those people something on my behalf? Those people? Who do you mean? Anite, Arden, Kyla, and Roy. Those who benefited from the removal of the Green Forest prickly vines. Alright, what should I tell them? Tell them to gather the Green Forest steps when I send for them. To be specific, at the place where the prickly vine core used to be. It's for the village's wisteria tree. Please make sure they are informed. Okay, I will. You mean the proofreader? Oh, got you. Got you. I mean, maybe. This game did recently receive a pretty big update, but it was mostly like quality of life and reworking in the prologue. So maybe they haven't really taken a look at the second and third act. But it's nothing like too crazy. I also don't know if the people who made this game are native English speakers or if they are like from somewhere else. So I know for this one visual novel I played recently, it's like a solo dev in Hong Kong. So the localization for the demo took a while to actually, I guess, be a thing. So I do understand. I don't know how big the team is and all, but you know, it's just small things. Things you can fix on the fly in your head, I guess. Oh, and Rubber Roma, I want you to be there too. Sure. Alright. There's the little water fountain friend. Although you may not be wrong though, because the first and second act of the game, I didn't find any like writing errors or spelling errors of any sort. So it definitely may be due to like a proofing deadline. Change how these incubators work 2 times. Oh, whoops. So if these do it 2 times, 1 piece. These do it 3 to 6 times. Oh, wow. Okay. Goddamn. No, wait, no, I don't need that. What I need is one of these and one of these. Cool beans. Cool beans. No, I'll probably be asleep. That's just I can take journey time. Speaking of the time, I need to go make dinner. What was it? Yeah, it's 7:46. Yeah, I need to go make dinner. So we are going to hit this with another nice solid save. And we will maybe continue this tomorrow or go back with some more Supermarket Simulator tomorrow. Depends on Johnny Boy. He couldn't play today because his internet was dead for like, I don't know, half the day. But let me take a gander here. Let's see. Milo, I'll leave it up to you. Do you want Vintage Story or do you want No More Room in Hell 2? Those are the 2 in Vintage Story. They are playing the new Vintage Story update, which looks pretty interesting. It's not rip off Minecraft, Hammy. Go fuck yourself. But today we'll be raiding Citrus, which they did raid us yesterday. They have raided us a few times, so it's good to have a raid back. I hope they're not ending soon. No, they seem to be exploring the forest while being freezing to death already. But I would like to thank, thank you for stopping by, Milo. I'd like to thank Milo and Hammy, as well as Cora and Dark for stopping by. If you guys did enjoy the stream, please make sure to check out the main channel. We do have videos that come out Mondays, Tuesdays, I'm currently editing, and then sometimes on Thursdays. And yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for either Supermarket Simulator or some more Little Witch in the Woods. Peace out, everyone. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And fuck you, Hammy.